This Smoky Mountain wedding video is going to contain some really gross pictures at the end, but don't worry, I will warn you before I show those gross pictures. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy this sweet little, somewhat bittersweet story about why I'm here at the Honeysuckle Hills wedding venue. You see, I have lived here in Pigeon Forge going on 54 years, all my life, and specifically within the 3 miles surrounding the wedding venue. But in 1983 is when Daddy bought this farm from a widow, and he bought all of her Black Angus cattle and all of her rights to grow tobacco. It wasn't always, therefore, the beautiful ceremony sites, the beautiful photography spots. It was a working cattle and tobacco farm, which is why I'm holding this tobacco stick right here. And because it was actually used right here on the farm. Well, Daddy was a smoker. Tobacco is what they make cigarettes out of, for those of you who didn't know. And that's where the bittersweet part ties in. You see, Daddy left this earth 20 years ago this June from lung cancer. It wasn't long after that that an aunt and several of my uncles, same thing, all smoke-related issues. And I miss Daddy so much. He spoiled us rotten. I never learned to, I worked tobacco once in a while. He did make us help with cattle every once in a while. That is a completely other story. For those of you who grew up on a farm, if you know, you know. But when he passed, it was just natural for me because Pigeon Forge is second only to Las Vegas as a wedding destination area. So it came natural to me to convert this place to a wedding venue and carry on Daddy's legacy because he was such a hard worker and loved us so much. We're getting close to the gross part now. Not quite. So what prompted me to tell this story today is my daughter. I just got back from visiting her. She lives in Sweden. She's a little computer nerd, and she has all these friends all across Europe and Scandinavia. Well, one of her friends lives in Germany, and he's a smoker. Well, I often wonder, because the German cigarettes have really gross images on them, in hopes that when you pick up that cigarette pack, you will be so disgusted and it will shock you into saying, dang, I am not going to smoke anymore. I don't think that's the case. I wonder if my daddy picked up a pack of cigarettes here in the United States with those pictures on them, would it have made a difference? I don't think it makes a hill of beans to my daughter's friend because I think he's just desensitized to it. And we're getting close to the gross images. But we get all kinds of smokers here at the venue. I put smokers pots out for them. I never judge. People are going to do what they're going to do. But if you're a smoker, we're getting close to the gross images. If you're a smoker, would these pictures have made any difference to you? And here we go. Here they are.